All right, so this is for a client of mine who is looking to do a VA for her. We're looking more into the 2 to 4 unit VA loan program. So I told her I would set up a time, but I'm gonna do this video for the benefit of everybody. So her brother's in Macomb County, so I said, hey, I'll just pull up random property, 5 bed, 2 bath. So the one unit's probably got 3 bedrooms, and the other one has 2 bedrooms. Just recently listed, 3 days on the market, and I think I'm looking for what it would rent for here, but I think I'll find it later in the video. But keep in mind, like the VA loan is a benefit that as long as you're honorably discharged and you served at least, don't get me, I'll have it connected on the website. 90 days, I think, active duty, or 89, something like that. But let's get into the analyzer right now. So this, we put in the sales price, 229, and with the VA loan, it's 0 down payment. However, there is a funding fee, and then you have your regular closing costs. So in this scenario, it'd be like 14,000 that the vet would have to bring to closing. But I want to make sure people understand there's caveats to that. So standard closing costs, whenever you close a real estate deal, those will be what they are. But the funding fee is a fee that the VA charges. The veteran has to pay it. It's to keep the program going. You don't have to bring a down payment per se, but you do have to pay something for it. Now, if you have any percent disability, greater than 10%, that funding fee is waived. So I know we're working on one for my father right now who's at 40%. So that would be a fee they wouldn't have to pay. And then we'll get into that other 9,000, the closing costs, here a little bit later, because you can ask the seller for concessions to cover that, and it'd be truly 0 down. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to confirm what the taxes and insurance amounts would be for this 2 family, so that we can have an accurate deal analysis and have accurate numbers. And any real estate agent can provide that information, but you need an experienced agent and experienced lender to know how to put these things together for your benefit. And that's why I'm out here preaching the gospel, because a lot of folks don't. And I'll do it all from soup to nuts. So looks like, and then the conversion messed up here. But basically, I updated it with the taxes and insurance. That's the housing expense, $2,322. And then it basically left the vet paying like $1,122. So, I mean, it's not the sexiest analysis, but that's just the first one. Now we're going to do a 4 unit. This is when it gets very interesting. And for me, this is what is sexy about it. Like the 4 unit. You go to the 4 unit, it's a totally different story. On a 2 unit, you only have income from 1 unit. On a 4, you have income from 3. So, I mean, it changes everything. So I found a 4 unit in Macomb. The purchase price is $450. So it's a whole, 180,000 more than the 2 family that we had at 230. But just understand the leverage that is available because of how the program is structured. So here are some pictures of the 4 unit. All the units pretty much have the same layout. Looks like they give you floor plans here. Maybe not, because it looks like there's a house in the back. So maybe there's a smaller unit in the back, maybe one in the basement, one on each floor. And that's really just for kind of show, for an example. And then here I was trying to confirm what units rent for in Macomb County. So we make sure we have an accurate number analyzer result. There's a lot of different ways you can do that. Rent.com, Zillow's starting to have those. RentPad, I think, is one. But I always do the due diligence to make sure the numbers are conservative. 450, 4 unit. It's got all 1 bed, 1 baths in Macomb. They're asking 450. Let's get into that. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna have to edit this part out, but okay, that's what I was trying to look at. What's the principal, interest, tax, and insurance? It'll be about $3,200 a month. They have property taxes $759 a month and homeowners insurance $195. So let's run it. Let's run this deal. So we've updated purchase price $450. We update the taxes, insurance with the numbers they gave us. That's a $39.84 housing expense, basically. That's how much the vet purchasing this house on their VA, that's their obligation. So now we move forward to have to calculate the rental income for the 3 units. And it said the conversion messed up, but it said units are renting for $1,700 in this area. And I mean, that's great. They may be, but I wasn't gonna put 1,700 here, so I backed it down to 1,300. Maybe more realistic, maybe give a little cushion. And what that does is it means that the vet now is responsible for $84 to live. So other units are paying down his debt, the debt on the house. He's living for $84. So whatever other income he has is skyrocketed because he doesn't have to pay a huge living expense. And if by chance he does qualify for the property tax exemption, that changes to $711 for the positive that he would actually receive every month, because the taxes over here are quite high. And even if we change this from $1,300 to $1,350, that means he's getting paid $66. He doesn't have any housing expense, and he's actually getting paid to purchase this 4-unit house using his VA benefit. So I mean, just in short, that's the story. And then I changed it and gave you an idea. What if we went $1,400? If rent supported that, I mean, he'd be getting paid $216 a month. And if he is exempt from property taxes, I mean, it'd be like $1,000 a month. So there's layers and layers and layers of benefits and literally wealth changing opportunities within the VA 2 to 4 unit program. And this is just a quick video just to get you in the door. I mean, there's rehab loans available, new build loans available. Opportunities are endless. AaronBLewis.com. Thanks.